everybody's doing well today. I want to come live and do this video about something that's been on my mind, I guess I put it that way. Being a social worker, and of course I'm Tonetta, the social worker coach. Just in case y'all wonder like, who in the hell is this person? I'm Tonetta Clay, the social worker coach. And I, of course, have a heart for helping professionals in life and in the workplace. I guess I put it that way. Like I said, this has been in my mind for a while. Actually been in my mind because I used to hear people say this all the time when I was in school, going to school for social work, and of course after I graduated and on the job and all these types of things. But the thing was, people used to always say was that I do this job because I love it, not because of the money. And I know it's not just social workers. I know it's teachers. I'm sure it's other helping fields as well. But we have got to understand, people, we do everything that we want to do because we love it and those kind of things. We should love everything that we do. Everything that we're passionate about, everything that we have a mission for, that kind of thing as well, that is understandable. But we got to understand and be real with ourselves that we're doing it for the money as well. I know a lot of folks don't want to talk about the money or make it seem like they're not materialistic or they're not money hungry, that kind of thing. It has nothing to do with being money hungry. It has nothing to do with being materialistic. It has nothing to do with loving money too much and advice and all these types of things. It has all to do with our standard of living and what kind of life you want to lead. I guess I put it that way as well. And what kind of household you want to run. Like I said, I know I hear a lot of times that, like I said, I only do this for because I love it, not for the money and that kind of thing. But what the hell are you paying your bills with? You're paying your bills with something. It's not just the love that you have. You're paying your bills with the money that you're making from your job or from your business or whatever it is. And I'm really focusing on those helping professionals that's actually working jobs that say stuff like this all the time. Because like I said, that's who I work with. And I'm just like, okay, what is it? What is going on? Yes, everybody works something because they love it. We understand that whether you're a teacher, whether you're a counselor, whether you're a social worker, whether you're a therapist, no matter what kind of a drug counselor, whatever you are, we all do it because we love it, and that's what we have a passion for. But we have to understand that the money comes into play as well. We have to pay our bills. We have to have some type of standard of living, some type of, I'm sure people want to take trips and do different things and buy stuff all of a sudden, just go buy a pair of shoes or go buy a pair of pants or whatever it is and not have to worry about the money. But I know working in this field, especially if you're working in the office, you're in a social worker, you're a teacher, you're a counselor, you're a therapist. It depends on the therapist because some of them have their own practice and they make a lot more money than, of course, us in the office. But just keep in mind that a lot of people do not make more than $40,000 in these types of fields. Some may get about, but I take that back because I know every state is different. Me coming from Missouri, it was a hell of a lot less than that. But I know other states, of course, start you off at 50 or 60 or that kind of thing because of their higher standard of living. So I take that back. So like I said, definitely depends on where you're at. But what I'm saying is that you're getting the basic. Just enough to get by on is what I'm saying. And like I said, we have to understand that, yes, why we love doing what we do, but we have to understand that we also have to live as well. We also have to, of course, pay our mortgage and our rent. We also have to pay our car note and insurance. We also have to pay, of course, our health insurance too, if you're getting that from the job. We also have to pay our utility bills, get food, get medicine, take care of the kids, daycare, whatever it is. We still have to pay for those things that just don't come out of thin air. And like I said, it just mind boggles me that people always, especially in this, I'm in social work. And it seems like a lot of, since I was back in school, a lot of folks, oh, I just love it. That's the kind of job I want because I love it and I don't care about the pay. I heard that damn near every day. And as I started to think about it, I'm like, okay, why don't you care about the pay? You still have to pay your bills and get by and that kind of thing. And like I said, yes, you can love what you do all day long, but you still have to make a lifestyle for yourself as well. If you don't care about the money to that extent that whatever you have is enough for you to live on, then that's fine. You don't do any trips, or you don't want a nice car, or you don't want to get your hair done, or you don't want to get a pair of shoes every once in a while, whatever it is, then if you're fine with that, then live like that. A lot of us don't want to live like that. A lot of us want to go on trips at least once or twice a year out of the country if we can. A lot of us want to be able to buy, of course, a nice outfit for work, or a nice pair of shoes, or a nice earring jewelry set, or nice makeup, or whatever it is. But having the penny pinch and rob Peter to pay Paul, like I said, these types of the helping professions, I'm not putting anyone down or putting the field down, that kind of thing at all. But we have to understand that this cannot be our main source of income. That's what I was getting to. Because I know a lot of folks that everybody that I work with, even those who don't have a degree in social work or teaching, and they work with kids and youth and adults in these facilities, in these care homes, in the drug treatment programs, in the residential facilities for kids, foster care kids. Those folks do barely getting by as well. My partner has been in that field for a long time. I know what his coworkers, not current coworkers, but back in St. Louis, I know what their rates of pay were. I worked in this field a long time myself, almost 24 years. I know what those people that were helping us rates of pay were. They weren't but $10, $12 an hour. And like I said, that's definitely, I mean, like I said, really crazy when they're working 2-3 jobs, the same as some social workers and teachers. A lot of people are working 2 and 3 jobs. I got a side hustle. I have a side hustle as a coach, and I bake as well. And like I said, definitely it just saddens me that people, of course, are still saying that I do this because I love it, not because of the money. All this inflation, all this stuff is going up. How the hell you gonna live if you're not doing it for the money as well? Yes, love what you do, but also make sure that you're getting at least some money to live on, I guess, while you're doing what you love. And like I said, that's definitely something, like I said, we have to understand that. Like I said, the helping professions, like I said, they don't pay a lot at all. They're considered women's professions. And of course, like I said, they've always paid lower than the men's profession. It seems like, at least for me, from the research I've done and those kind of things, that's what it's always seemed. But like I said, being in these fields or not, social working, teaching, working in residential facilities, working with drug treatment programs, whatever you're out here doing, counseling, whatever you're doing, you have to make sure that job is not your only source of income. We all saw what happened with COVID. A lot of jobs closed. A lot of folks had to work from home and pay was cut and all kind of stuff going on. Folks were fired, all types of stuff going on. We have to realize that, and even in nursing, CNAs, all those types of fields, those are helping professions as well. We have to realize that we have a living to of course, to create as well. And it's not just going to be off of love. We have to actually create some extra income and those types of things as well. And like this young lady said, and thank you for tuning in, Creative Beauty, about the pay and that kind of thing and wanting to go on trips. Yes, we all want to go on trips and have nice vacations and buy clothes and get our hair done every once in a while, or if you get your nails done or that kind of thing, or buy some jewelry or whatever it is. But of course, you can do what you love, but you still have to create that income as well. And if that income with your job is not cutting it, figure out something else to do on the side. I would say create a business, but that's up to you. But like I said, we definitely have to get out the mindset that there's something wrong with making money in these helping professions. Like I said, almost 24 years for me as a social worker, and I heard that all the time. Even when I, like I said, was back in school, I heard that all the time. And I'm just like, okay, well, what? You still have to live. Love is not going to get you, I mean, of course, the things that you want, some of the things in relationships and stuff like that, yes, it will. But as far as actually living and creating a lifestyle, you actually have to create that extra income for yourself. That's, like I said, that's why I like to talk to my helping professionals about creating a side hustle, a side business. Like I said, we all saw what happened with COVID. We all saw what happened during those crazy times, the great resignation, and the great quit, and the silent quitting, and all this type of thing that's going on right now. People out here hating the jobs that they have. Yes, while they loved it when they were getting into it and that kind of thing, but they're hating what it is. Usually, from my experience, it hadn't been the clients. I can't speak for everybody. I'm speaking for myself. But it hasn't been the clients that I didn't like. It's been everybody else I was working with, my coworkers and the office and the bureaucracy and the rules and the laws and all that type of stuff, the lack of resources that I didn't like. Yes, the clients are going to do what they're going to do. Curse you out, holler, yell, get upset, run away, whatever the case may be. But of course, you going into a workplace that you don't like and saying that you still love it. Of course, yes, you can love working with the clients, but we got to understand that we have to create something that we actually love to go to and love to work with every day. I know that's when I'm on, but like I said, definitely, like I said, I know there are some folks who totally love their jobs, who love their coworkers, who love the workplace or whatever the job they have. I know there are some who do. And definitely kudos to you if you're one of the ones that do. But I know a lot of us don't. A lot of people don't, because I've talked to a lot of you on whether it's been on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok on here as well, YouTube. I have talked to a lot of you, and even of course at the jobs that I've had, and the people that I work with, people that I have referred business to. And like I said, we have to understand that we have to do what's best for us as well. And I cannot tell you how many times I've worked alongside other professionals who are barely making $10, $12 an hour doing all this damn work, barely getting paid enough to even pay their damn rent, while they're sitting up here giving their clients, getting resources. Their clients can get temporary assistance or food stamps and all these types of things, and electric utility bill assistance and all these types of things. I cannot tell you how many people I've worked alongside that couldn't even pay their damn electricity bill, but they couldn't even get those resources that their clients were getting. Living paycheck to paycheck, like I said, robbing Peter to pay Paul. I cannot tell you how many times I have seen that. I've even done that. Back when I first started working for the state, the Children's Division in Missouri, I was getting paid once. That was back in 1999 though, but I was getting paid one time a month, about $1,200 a month. Then we went to twice a month after maybe like a year or so. They changed the rules or whatever it was, the 1st and 15th. While it was twice a month, yeah, that was fine. I know how to budget, so that's fine. But you still, with that, there was barely enough to pay the rent and pay the electricity bills and the gas bill, and enough to even get some food and some damn gas in my car. And like I said, when we're working in these fields, they don't pay us a lot at all. A lot of you, I'm sure, know that. A lot of folks, because I know I've said it before, me and my coworkers in the past have had conversations about this. How folks at gas stations, Quick Trip, and all these gas stations make way more than we make. And they barely even, I can't say they don't do anything, but they don't do as much as a social worker or a teacher, a nurse, a CNA. They don't do as much as we do. A counselor, a therapist, they don't do as much as we do at all, and take on the burden that we take on every day at all either. And like I said, I cannot tell you how many times I was spoken to a lot of my coworkers, people I'm working alongside, they can't even pay their own damn bills because they're not getting paid enough at their jobs. That's why in my mind, it's very important that we create a side business for ourselves. We have to. And I'm sure the pay is not that much more increased. I can tell you that already. Because I know with the jobs I've had, I've barely got any raises. I can count them on one hand, the raises that I've gotten actually. For the whole 23 and a half, almost 24 years, I can definitely tell you that. I barely got 5. I can tell you that. And like I said, I know a lot of you probably got about no more than 5 either, even if that. Like I said, we definitely have to start creating some side hustles, y'all. Like I said, that's one thing that I've done. I love it, of course. It's my baking business, and of course the coaching business is what I'm transitioning into full time. But the baking business is, to me, technically my side hustle. I guess I put it that way. And it's something that I love to do, is my creativity. And like I said, we definitely have to find something that we love, that we can, of course, appreciate ourselves with, I guess I put it that way, and see ourselves doing, and go ahead and create that thing. If you need help, just let your girl know. Reach out to me and let me know. But like I said, it's definitely important that we create something else besides just having a one job, y'all. That's not going to cut it for us at all. I can tell you that. And I know I don't have any kids, thankfully. Because I'm not saying that to be mean or anything like that at all for the parents. I'm saying that because I know a lot of people that worked alongside me that had kids, all their whole damn paychecks was going to child care. Getting diapers, getting stuff for their kids. Luckily, some of them had partners. Luckily, some of them had folks that they were staying with that could, of course, pay the household bills. Some of them didn't. They were struggling like hell. That just don't make no sense, y'all. We do all this work and we're not getting compensated for it. Like I said, that's something that's been near and dear to me since I was actually still in school, actually. Going to be a social worker. And like I said, this is no joke, y'all. Like I said, all this inflation, this economy, all the stuff that's going up, you have to create something on the side, some type of side hustle. Now, I'm not going to lay off this at all until I get some folks working alongside me creating their own side hustles. I'm dead serious about this, y'all. Even with my own partner, he's doing the same thing as well. And like I said, it's no joke out here, y'all. Yes, you can love the job that you do all day long, but you still gotta be able to survive on your own as well and pay your own bills, rent, utilities, mortgage, whatever you're paying. Now, if you have a partner, yes, of course, they can take off some of that slack. But still, most times in most households nowadays, you need two incomes, at least two incomes coming in order to, of course, make things work. I don't know about the trip once or twice a year, but yeah, unless it's like a cheaper trip, not like overseas or to the islands or that kind of thing, it may be a cheaper trip, but that's okay too. You can still save for stuff like that. But it has to be at least, from what I've heard about other couples and other households, at least two folks, and me and my partner's household, it has to be two of us paying these bills up in here. Rent, mortgage, and all that type of stuff. Well, rent, I guess if you're paying rent, that's going up or has went up actually. And I work with seniors every single day. I work with our older population actually. Their Social Security does not rise at all when our rent rises. I can't tell you how all of them are struggling too. I know they're not helping professionals, that kind of thing, but a lot of them are caregivers actually, caring for their loved one who is sick and that kind of thing. So they technically are helping professionals. And I cannot tell you how many of them are struggling as well, trying to pay the rent, trying to pay the bills, trying to keep their loved one as healthy as they can. It takes two incomes, y'all, and some type of side hustles. And like I said, y'all, this was on my mind because I know, like I said, I get sick and tired of hearing people say who are out here struggling still, I'm pretty sure, social workers, teachers, counselors, therapists, nurses, CNAs, struggling trying to make their own ends meet. But I love the job and I do it because I love it, not because of the pay, is what they always say. You a damn lie. Like I said, I definitely have to call like I see it. If love paid your bills, then you wouldn't need to do anything else. But you have to pay for your lifestyle. I don't care if it's an expensive or non-expensive lifestyle. Everybody wants to have food. Everybody wants to have electricity. I guess like our 5 basic needs met. Water, clothes, shelter. We all want that. And those are our basic needs. And if we can't get that, then what we going to do? Yes, some have went homeless. I understand that because I see a lot of folks out here homeless as well. I've known some homeless people who were next to me, coworkers and people I was working alongside in other places and stuff like that, who did was homeless actually. One of them was for sure. Couldn't pay the bills, got put out, that kind of thing. Didn't have nobody else to go to. That's a damn shame, y'all. We have got to do something else with our careers and our business. Yes, if you love your job, continue working. You got your insurance, continue working. That's fine until you get your side hustle going, y'all. We have definitely got to have that. And like I said, I'll definitely share a lot more of my journey as well with my side hustle and that kind of thing. Whatever's going on, I will definitely make sure that I share my journey as well, like I have been with y'all. Because I'm always open, honest, and transparent with stuff. I don't mind doing stuff like that. I know some may, I just don't. Because I want to make sure that the things that I've learned, the things that I've been through, that the folks out here that's listening on these videos can, of course, learn these lessons and hear these lessons that I'm going through as well, to hoping to, of course, transform their life too. Hoping that it's something that they can, of course, pick up a light bulb went off from one thing I said that's going to help change their lives as well. Like I said, we definitely have to do better, y'all. And we have to understand that money, there's nothing wrong with having money at all. That does not make you materialistic. It does not make you a gold digger. It doesn't make you just stuck on money and just money is the ends of the earth. It doesn't make you like that at all. But what it does do for you is give you some type of freedom. It does give you freedom in some type of way. I guess I put it that way. Depends on how much you're making. Money can give you freedom to, of course, quit your job and to just work your side hustle and your main business at that point, if that's the case. If it's making more than your work income. If you want to work both, then go ahead. But of course, like I said, when you make enough that surpasses your actual yearly salary in your business, that gives you freedom to either, I guess, to quit that job if you want to, and to just work on your business 24/7. It gives you freedom, some more income to, like I said, go buy those pair of shoes without worrying about how am I going to pay the bills if I buy this pair of shoes. It gives you freedom to take a trip. If you want to take more than 2 or 3 a year, that's up to you. If you have that much income in your business, which you can definitely get, then that's up to you. Go ahead and take those trips and not even worry about anything and splurge and have fun. That's what it affords you. It affords you massages if you want, self-care, those types of things. There's nothing wrong with money, y'all. I know a lot of times we have all these, I know because I've had them as well, all these negative things surrounding money, actually. Money done grown trees, all the lack mindset. I guess I'll just leave it at that. The lack mindset. I don't have enough, so I'm never going to have enough. My parents didn't have enough. It was always poor. Those are the things that I used to go through and think about all the time. How am I going to get the money to pay this if I ain't got enough money to pay these people over here? All this type of stuff. And I had to realize my money mindset as well. I get into that totally another day. But like I said, definitely we have to look at our money mindset, y'all. There's nothing wrong with money, y'all. Nothing at all. Like I said, it gives you certain freedoms that you can enjoy life with, y'all. So now I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Like I said, definitely, I just want to make sure that I came on and talked to y'all about this today, because it just blows my mind to hear people say, me being a social worker as well, that I do this because I love it, not because of the money. You have to live some type of lifestyle. You have to pay your own bills. Most of these jobs out here with all the stuff going up higher and higher every single month, it seems like you can't pay your bills with just the one income. If you are, of course, which is fine, but you are probably struggling. That side hustle is going to save you from that. I don't care if it brings in an extra $100 a month. That's the extra $100 you have you could do something else with. There's all types. Like I said, I'll get into more of those types of things that you can probably create if it's on your mind and if it's in your heart and your soul and it's one of the gifts that you have. I'll get into that another time. But we have to realize that the one job is not going to save us from anything. We have to save ourselves, y'all. And like I said, being a certified life coach and the social worker coach is, I guess, as I am, like I said, this is one of the things that I'm assisting my clients with. Creating those side hustles, figuring out what they want to do with their in their spare time. Because we know that one income is not going to work. And if that one income leaves us again, just like in COVID, then what are you going to do? You're not going to have anything to fall back on. Yeah, I've read many a times that a lot of people who work, or a lot of people, period, not just who work, but in the U.S., barely have enough money. If they lost their job today, they only have about 2 to 3 months, if that, worth of income to even pay their bills with. Majority of people don't have that. They want you to have, or in my mind, at least 6 months to a year. That's what I have right now. I think I have more than that, but still, I've been saving. But like I said, most people barely have 1 or 2, 3 months to live off of if their job left them today. We have got to do better, y'all. And like I said, for my helping professionals, for those out there who are helping other people and struggling, social worker, teacher, nurse, CNAs, counselors, therapists, all those types of things, get at your girl. Make sure that you're following this page and make sure that you're subscribing to her on YouTube as well. Definitely make sure that you're doing that, following and subscribing. But like I said, definitely I have the resources to help you if you need the help. You don't have to keep struggling like that. So like I said, reach out to your girl. Let me know what you need. The link for both of these, actually YouTube, it'll be in the description of the video. But for TikTok, the link is in my bio. And if you haven't got to the point where you can create your side hustle yet, just keep in mind I have other resources that can help you with your mindset, to help you figure out where you are, so that you can plan for where you're going. I have other resources for you as well. And that's actually a free ebook, actually. Where are you? That's in that link in the bio or in the description of the video as well. Like I said, we don't have to sit up here and struggle, y'all. Helping professional or not, you do not have to struggle like that at all. I'm here to tell you that. Yes, you can love what you do all day long, but yes, the money does also matter too, because you have to live as well. Like I said, I just don't want to keep hearing that, y'all. I know I'm probably going to hear some more, but that's all right. But like I said, we definitely need to come out of that mindset. There's nothing wrong with money. Money makes the world go round. Money helps us create some freedoms in our lives. So with that, y'all, like I said, I'm going to get my butt off here. I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, make sure that you're following this page if for more information like this, not just for the job, the side hustle, but also for mindset, for motivation, and also for self-care. Trying to take, I guess all of that is taking care of yourself and trying to figure out who you are as a person. Like I said, make sure that you're following this page, y'all. And like I said, definitely relationships. I love talking about relationships. Relationships are key to everything that we do. Our relationship to our jobs, our relationships to our side hustles, our relationships to our partners, our kids, our families, all those things matter as well. So you're going to hear that material too, as you have been. Like I said, the social worker coach, I embody a lot of different skills and information and skill sets and things that I can provide you with, I guess I put it that way, to help create a holistic lifestyle. I guess I can say that. So with that, like I said, your girls are going to get off here. Like I said, make sure that y'all are subscribing. Make sure y'all follow me for more information like this and other life tips as well and life hacks as well. Take care, y'all. This is your social worker coach. Peace out, y'all. Signing off. Take care, y'all, and have a good one.